Known as Iron Mike, Tyson is a former professional boxer who dominated the ring in the late 1980s and early 1990s, becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years old. But what's his life like outside of the ring? From his luxurious homes to his family and relationships, we'll be exploring it all in this video. So, if you're ready to get an inside look at Mike Tyson's lifestyle, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more celebrity content and updates. Let's get started. The earning power of Iron Mike. Mike Tyson is a retired American boxer possessing a net worth of $10 million. Mike Tyson's illustrious boxing career has been marked by numerous high-profile fights that have earned him substantial amounts of money. One of his most notable paydays came in 2004 when he faced off against Danny Williams, for which he earned a whopping $27 million. However, this amount pales in comparison to what he earned in his earlier years. In 1991, Tyson's fight against Donovan Ruddock earned him a staggering $30 million, a sum that he would go on to match in several subsequent fights. In 1995, Tyson's bout against Peter McNeely also brought in $30 million, a figure that he repeated in his two fights against Evander Holyfield in 1996 and 1997. These fights were some of the most highly anticipated and lucrative of Tyson's career, with the 1997 rematch against Holyfield being one of the most infamous fights in boxing history. Tyson's earnings from these fights demonstrate his ability to command top dollar for his appearances in the ring. His 2000 fight against Julius Francis earned him $30 million, while his 2002 bout against Lennox Lewis brought in a staggering $103 million. This fight was one of the most highly anticipated and lucrative of Tyson's career, with the two boxing legends facing off in a highly publicized bout. Tyson's earnings from this fight demonstrate his enduring appeal and ability to generate massive revenue. Tyson's fights against Kevin McBride in 2005 and Frank Bruno in 1996 also earned him significant amounts of money, with each fight bringing in $30 million and $35 million respectively. Additionally, his 1996 fight against Bruce Sheldon earned him $35 million, demonstrating Tyson's ability to command high prices for his fights throughout his career. Overall, Mike Tyson's boxing career has been marked by numerous high-profile fights that have earned him hundreds of millions of dollars, cementing his status as one of the highest-paid boxers of all time. The formative years of a boxing legend. Mike Tyson's birthplace was Brooklyn's Fort Greene neighborhood in New York City on June 30, 1966. He had an older sibling, Rodney, and a sister, Denise, who tragically passed away at 24 due to cardiac arrest in February 1990. Tyson's mother, a native of Charlottesville, Virginia, was known for her tumultuous relationships, and her occupation was shrouded in mystery. His birth certificate listed Purcell Tyson, a Jamaican cab driver, as his biological father, but the man he considered his father figure was a charismatic individual named Jimmy Kirkpatrick. After his mother's passing when Tyson was 16, he was taken under the wing of D'Amato, who became his guardian. Tyson reflected on his complicated relationship with his mother, stating, "I never saw her beaming with pride or joy when I accomplished something. All she knew was a rebellious teenager who roamed the streets, flaunting ill-gotten gains. I never had the chance to connect with her or understand her. While it doesn't impact my profession, it's a deeply personal and emotional burden." As an amateur boxer, Tyson claimed gold at the 1981 and 1982 Junior Olympics, besting Joe Cortez and Kelton Brown, respectively. He also won the 1984 National Golden Gloves in New York, defeating Jonathan Littles. Tyson's amateur career was marked by 2 losses to Henry Tillman, but he turned pro at 18, making his debut on March 6, 1985 in Albany, New York. He quickly dispatched Hector Mercedes in the first round. As his career progressed, Tyson faced sterner competition, including James Tillis, David Jacko, and Marvis Frazier, His winning streak captivated the media, and he was touted as the next heavyweight sensation. Tragedy struck when D'Amato passed away in November 1985, leaving some to speculate that his demise contributed to the challenges Tyson would face in the years to come. On February 16, 1986, Tyson's national television debut took place at the Houston Fieldhouse in Troy, New York, where he faced off against seasoned heavyweight Jesse Ferguson. The bout, broadcast on ABC Sports, saw Tyson deliver a crushing uppercut in the 5th round that shattered Ferguson's nose and sent him reeling. As Ferguson struggled to regain his footing, the referee intervened, initially declaring Tyson the winner by disqualification. However, after Tyson's corner protested, the ruling was revised to a technical knockout victory, preserving Tyson's impressive knockout streak. Later that summer, Tyson clashed with former title contender Marvis Frazier in Glens Falls, New York, in another ABC Sports broadcast. Tyson dominated the fight, unleashing a flurry of punches at the opening bell, including 2 consecutive uppercuts that left Frazier unconscious just 30 seconds into the contest. Tyson's meteoric rise continued on November 22, 1986, as he challenged Trevor Berbick for the World Boxing Council Heavyweight Championship. Tyson emerged victorious, claiming the title by technical knockout in the 2nd round and becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years and 4 months old. He went on to unify the division, adding the WBA and IBF titles to his collection after victories over James Smith and Tony Tucker in 1987. Tyson's reign sparked widespread acclaim, with Donald Saunders proclaiming, "The sport of boxing can breathe a sigh of relief, for it has discovered a heavyweight champion worthy of standing alongside the greats, Dempsey, Tunney, Lewis, Marciano, and Ali." Mike Tyson was widely regarded as the top contender in the heavyweight unification series, a competition designed to crown an undisputed heavyweight champion. On March 7, 1987, Tyson successfully defended his title against James Smith in Las Vegas, Nevada, adding to his existing championship belt. The media frenzy surrounding Tyson, dubbed Tyson Mania, continued to intensify. He secured a technical knockout victory over Pinklon Thomas in May. However, by 1990, Tyson's focus and personal life appeared to be in disarray, with reports suggesting he had reduced his training regimen prior to his bout against Buster Douglas. On February 11, 1990, Tyson suffered a shocking upset, losing the undisputed championship to Douglas in Tokyo. Notably, the Mirage Casino had installed Tyson as a 42-1 favorite, underscoring the unexpected nature of the outcome. Tyson struggled to counter Douglas's quick jab, which boasted a significant 12-inch reach advantage. Despite landing a solid uppercut in the 8th round, Tyson was ultimately unable to overcome Douglas's superior performance. After being knocked to the floor, Douglas recovered and dominated the subsequent rounds, culminating in a brutal uppercut and 4-punch combination that sent Tyson crashing to the canvas in the 10th round. Referee Octavio Mayrin counted Tyson out, marking the first knockout loss of his career. The stunning upset has been characterized as one of the most remarkable in modern sports history, given Tyson's previously unblemished record and reputation as the most feared boxer in the sport. The stage was set for a thrilling rematch between Tyson and Holyfield on June 28, 1997. The highly anticipated bout, dubbed The Sound and the Fury, was a spectacle that would leave the boxing world reeling. The MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas was electric, with fans and pundits alike eagerly awaiting the clash of the Titans. The event was a cash cow, raking in a staggering $100 million and shattering records. Tyson and Holyfield were handsomely rewarded, with the former earning $30 million and the latter pocketing $35 million, the largest payouts in professional boxing history until 2007. But the real drama unfolded in the ring. The fight was a powder keg waiting to ignite, and in the third round, it exploded in a shocking display of brutality. Tyson's fury boiled over, and he unleashed a vicious bite on Holyfield's ear, leaving a gruesome chunk of flesh on the canvas. The crowd gasped in horror as the referee, Mills Lane, deducted 2 points from Tyson and momentarily halted the match. But the madness was far from over. Tyson's rage consumed him, and he struck again, biting Holyfield's other ear and sealing his own fate. The fight was stopped, and Holyfield was declared the winner. The aftermath was chaotic, with a near riot erupting in the arena and several spectators injured in the melee. The Tyson-Holyfield rematch would go down in history as one of the most infamous bouts of all time, a testament to the intense rivalry and unbridled passion of the two boxing legends. Mike Tyson's boxing career experienced a downturn on June 11, 2005, when he withdrew from a closely contested match against Kevin McBride prior to the 7th round. In a 2008 documentary, Tyson revealed that his motivation for participating in the bout was financial, and he had lost enthusiasm for the sport due to his poor physical condition and lack of competitiveness. Following a string of defeats, Tyson announced his decision to retire from boxing, citing a loss of passion. In 2000, Tyson revamped his management team and commissioned a financial review, which disclosed a significant debt of $3.3 million at the beginning of the year, despite earning $65.7 million. In August 2007, Tyson pleaded guilty to charges of narcotics possession and driving under the influence in an Arizona court, stemming from a December arrest in which he acknowledged using cocaine and struggling with addiction. In his 2013 memoir, Undisputed Truth, Tyson confessed to using deceitful methods to evade doping tests, including utilizing his then-wife Monica Turner's urine and that of his infant child. His marriage to Turner lasted from 1997 to 2003. In March 2024, it was disclosed that Tyson would be returning to the ring for a heavyweight match against Jake Paul on July 20, 2024, at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. On April 29, 2024, the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations, TDLR, sanctioned the bout as a professional boxing match. However, Tyson's comeback was temporarily derailed when he suffered a flare-up of a pre-existing ulcer condition on a flight on May 26, 2024. Following medical advice, the fight was postponed, with a new date of November 15, 2024, announced on June 7, 2024. The Extravagant Life of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's life was a testament to the phrase living large. During his heyday, when the money was rolling in, he spared no expense in indulging in a lifestyle of opulence and extravagance. His spending habits were the stuff of legend, with millions being squandered on lavish purchases that would make even the most seasoned spendthrifts blush. For instance, his collection of Bengal tigers, which he kept in a custom-built habitat in his backyard, cost a whopping $70,000 each. And to ensure their well-being, he employed an animal trainer at an annual salary of $125,000. But Mike's extravagance didn't stop there. He also had a penchant for lavishing money on his entourage, including a peculiar individual whose sole job was to don army fatigues and shout guerrilla warfare at press conferences. This person's services came at a cost of $300,000 per year, a sum that would make even the most seasoned professional jealous. And then, of course, there were the cars. Oh, the cars. Mike's love affair with luxury vehicles knew no bounds, with over 100 cars gracing his garage over the years. Some of these vehicles were truly rare and valuable, such as the Bentley that was one of only 73 produced, which set him back a cool $500,000. But Mike's spending spree didn't slow down even after his release from prison in 1995. In the 3 years that followed, he went on a shopping binge that would put even the most seasoned shopaholic to shame. He dropped $4.5 million on cars and motorbikes, including 19 vehicles he bought for friends. He also spent $400,000 on pigeons and big cats, including Siberian tigers, and a staggering $300,000 on lawn care and garden maintenance alone. And then there was the walking around money, a whopping $240,000 per month that he spent on, well, whatever struck his fancy. But Mike's love of luxury wasn't limited to just himself. He also enjoyed showering his loved ones with extravagant gifts. Take, for instance, the $2 million golden bathtub he bought for his first wife, actress Robin Givens. According to legend, he would periodically buy strangers lavish gifts, like $100,000 watches, just for the sheer thrill of it. And let's not forget the homes. Mike owned several properties. In 1996, Mike Tyson splurged $2.8 million on a sprawling 51,000 square foot estate in Farmington, Connecticut. The property, situated on 17 acres, boasted a storied past. Originally constructed in 1985 by a realtor who later pleaded guilty to embezzlement and received a 9-year prison sentence, the mansion had previously changed hands in 1992 after foreclosure. A bank purchased the property at auction for $3.5 million, only to sell it at a loss in 1993. The buyer then sold the estate to Mike in 1996 for $2.8 million. Mike invested heavily in upgrading the property, adding a 1,000-capacity nightclub, an indoor gym, an indoor shooting range, over 100 phone lines, and an NBA regulation-size basketball court. However, in 2003, amidst a divorce and bankruptcy proceedings, the mansion was awarded to his ex-wife, Monica Turner, as part of their settlement. Turner subsequently sold the property to rapper 50 Cent in 2003 for $4.1 million. 50 Cent then sank $6 million into renovations, adding a grotto, infinity pool, movie theater, and helicopter pad. In 2007, he listed the property for $18.5 million, but was forced to lower the asking price multiple times over the next decade. By the time he filed for bankruptcy in July 2015, 50 Cent was shelling out $70,000 per month on utilities and maintenance for the property. After several years and multiple price reductions, 50 Cent finally sold the property in April 2019 for $2.9 million. In a separate transaction, Mike purchased a lavish mansion in Henderson, Nevada in February 2016 for $2.5 million. The 1-acre property features a 10,400 square foot mansion. A month later, he put his former Las Vegas area home on the market for $1.5 million. Mike's spending habits were the stuff of legend, and his love of luxury knew no bounds. He would frequently lend cars to friends and acquaintances, then forget about them. He would buy cars on a whim, like the time he spent $1.5 million in a few minutes at a Las Vegas dealership buying 5 Bentley Azures. The dealership, Jim Chason Motors, was where Mike spent millions over the years, and the staff must have loved him for it. And then, of course, there were the pigeons and big cats, which he would buy on a whim. Just because. Mike Tyson's life was a testament to the power of excess, and his spending habits will go down in history as some of the most outrageous of all time. The Troubled Love Life of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has been married 3 times and has 7 children, including one who has passed away, with 3 different women. He also considers his second wife's eldest daughter to be one of his own. In 1988, Tyson tied the knot with actress Robin Givens in a traditional ceremony at Holy Angels Catholic Church in Chicago. At the time, Givens was known for her role on the popular sitcom Head of the Class. However, the marriage was marked by turmoil, with allegations of domestic violence, spousal abuse, and mental health issues on Tyson's part. In a joint interview with Barbara Walters on the ABC News magazine show 2020, Givens described her life with Tyson as a living nightmare, claiming it was a never-ending cycle of torment. Tyson's demeanor during the interview was calm and collected, which only added to the drama. A month later, Givens announced that she was seeking a divorce from Tyson, citing his alleged abusive behavior. The couple's divorce was finalized on February 14, 1989. According to the book Fire and Fear: The Inside Story of Mike Tyson, Tyson admitted to physically harming Givens, boasting that it was the most satisfying punch I've ever thrown. However, he later disputed Givens' claim that she had suffered a miscarriage, alleging that she had fabricated the story to manipulate him into marrying her. The couple had no children together, and their marriage ended in a messy divorce. Mike Tyson's second marital union was with Monica Turner, which commenced on April 19, 1997, and concluded on January 14, 2003. At the time of their separation, Turner was a pediatric resident at Georgetown University Medical Center in Washington, D.C. Notably, she is the sibling of Michael Steele, a former lieutenant governor of Maryland and former chairman of the Republican National Committee. Turner initiated divorce proceedings in January 2002, citing Tyson's alleged infidelity during their 5-year marriage, an action she deemed unforgivable and unconscionable. In a separate incident, Tyson's 4-year-old daughter, Exodus, was discovered unresponsive and entangled in a treadmill cord by her 7-year-old brother, Miguel. Her mother, Sol Xochitl, promptly intervened, administered CPR, and summoned medical assistance. Tyson, who was in Las Vegas at the time, returned to Phoenix to be with his family. Unfortunately, Exodus succumbed to her injuries on May 26, 2009. 11 days later, Tyson entered into his third marriage with his longtime partner, Lakeha Kiki Spicer, in a private ceremony at the La Bella Wedding Chapel in Las Vegas. The couple has 2 children together, a daughter named Milan and a son named Morocco. The truth behind Mike Tyson's religious conversion. Tyson, who was brought up in the Catholic faith, has revealed that he actually converted to Islam before his incarceration, but didn't bother to correct the media's subsequent reports that he had converted while behind bars and taken on the Muslim name Malik Abdul Aziz, or, as some sources claimed, Malik Shabazz. In reality, Tyson never adopted a Muslim moniker, despite the rumors. However, his spiritual journey has been marked by periods of doubt and exploration. In a 2013 interview, Tyson confessed that the more I delved into churches and mosques in search of a higher power, the more I started to see the darker side of human nature. Yet, just a month later, he spoke to Fox News about the profound impact of his Muslim faith on his life, expressing his deep gratitude for the presence of Allah. He also discussed his progress in overcoming addiction and how surrounding himself with positive influences had inspired him to become a more humble and self-aware person. Tyson has since deepened his connection to his faith, completing the sacred Islamic pilgrimage Umrah in 2010 and again in 2022, accompanied by DJ Khaled, a fellow Muslim and Palestinian American, a history of legal issues. On December 29, 2006, Mike Tyson was taken into custody in Scottsdale, Arizona, on suspicion of operating a vehicle under the influence and possessing illicit substances. The incident occurred shortly after he departed a local nightclub, where he nearly collided with a law enforcement vehicle. According to a sworn affidavit filed in Maricopa County Superior Court, Tyson acknowledged using substances on the day in question and expressed his struggles with addiction. On January 22, 2007, Tyson entered a not guilty plea in Maricopa County Superior Court to felony charges of substance possession and paraphernalia, as well as 2 misdemeanor counts of driving under the influence. In February, he voluntarily checked himself into a residential rehabilitation program for treatment of multiple addictions while awaiting trial on the substance-related charges. On September 24, 2007, Tyson pleaded guilty to possession of a controlled substance and driving under the influence. He received a sentence of 24 hours incarceration, followed by 3 years probation and 360 hours of community service. The prosecution had requested a 1-year jail term, but the judge commended Tyson for seeking assistance with his addiction issues. On November 11, 2009, Tyson was involved in an altercation with a photographer at Los Angeles International Airport, but no charges were filed. In 2023, an unidentified woman initiated a $5 million lawsuit against Tyson, alleging that he had committed a sexual assault against her in his vehicle in the early 1990s. The woman claimed that Tyson kissed her repeatedly and removed her pants despite her repeated requests to stop, resulting in severe emotional distress, including feelings of guilt, shame, and anxiety, as well as difficulties in forming healthy relationships. In November 2023, Tyson faced criticism and speculation regarding his reported contribution to the Israeli Defense Forces after attending a fundraising event sponsored by Friends of the IDF, FIDF, on November 13th, which appeared to contradict his previous statements on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Beyond the ring. At the pinnacle of his fame and career in the late 1980s and throughout the 1990s, Tyson was among the most recognized sports personalities globally. Beyond his numerous sporting achievements, his outrageous and controversial behavior in the ring and in his private life has kept him in the public eye and in the courtroom. As such, Tyson has been the subject of countless popular media, including movies, television, books, and music. Tyson has also been featured in video games and as a subject of parody or satire in film and television. The film Tyson was released in 1995 and was directed by Uli Edel. It explores the life of Mike Tyson from the death of his guardian and trainer Cus D'Amato to his rape conviction. In 2006, Tyson appeared as himself in a cameo role in the film Rocky Balboa. Published in 2007, author Joe Layden's book, The Last Great Fight, The Extraordinary Tale of Two Men and How One Fight Changed Their Lives, forever chronicles the lives of Tyson and Douglas before and after their heavyweight championship fight. In 2008, the documentary Tyson premiered at the annual Cannes Film Festival in France. Tyson played a fictionalized version of himself in the 2009 film The Hangover. After debuting a one-man show in Las Vegas, Tyson collaborated with film director Spike Lee and brought the show to Broadway in August 2012. In February 2013, Tyson took his one-man show Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth, on a 36-city, 3-month national tour. Tyson discusses his personal and professional life on stage. The one-man show was aired on HBO on November 16, 2013. In 2013, he appeared in an episode of Law and Order, SVU, as a survivor of child abuse awaiting execution for murder. Mike Tyson is the eponymous protagonist of the animated series Mike Tyson Mysteries, which debuted on Adult Swim on October 27, 2014. In this cartoon, Tyson lends his voice to a fictionalized version of himself, solving enigmas in a style reminiscent of Scooby-Doo. In March 2015, Tyson made a guest appearance on Madonna's album Rebel Heart, contributing vocals to the track Iconic. Shortly thereafter, it was announced that Tyson would be joining the cast of Ip Man 3, a film in which Donnie Yen reprised his role as the legendary martial artist Ip Man. Principal photography commenced on March 25, 2015, and the film premiered in Hong Kong on December 16, 2015. In January 2017, Tyson partnered with Shot Studios, a production company specializing in comedic content, to launch his YouTube channel. The channel features humorous music videos and sketches. Tyson also hosts the popular podcast Hotboxin' with Mike Tyson. In October 2017, he was unveiled as the new ambassador for UltraTune, an Australian car servicing franchise. Tyson succeeded Jean-Claude Van Damme as the face of the brand, appearing in a series of television commercials that debuted in January 2018 during the Australian Open. However, the advertisements sparked controversy, with Tyson himself acknowledging that they were somewhat sexist. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think is the most interesting aspect of Mike Tyson's life? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive content on the lives of your favorite celebrities. And if you want to stay up to date on the latest news and updates on Mike Tyson, hit that notification bell to turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.